And now joining us on the BRET Talks stage with a very hopeful talk, Sean McDermott.
Thank you, BRET. Thank you. And hi, I'm Sean. Now, I know, homophobia, it's a touchy subject. Some say it's outright wrong. Others say, hey, do what you want behind closed doors. I just don't want to hear about it. Others, I guess you might call them open-minded, seem to have no problem with homophobia at all. Some say it's a choice. Others say it's a disease or an affliction. Some say it's a lifestyle. Why should I care? Others say, well, what about the kids? We know it's contagious, and these people are recruiting more and more every day. What if one of my kids becomes a homophobe? What if I have to disown my own son? Scary thoughts. Well, what is it? Is it purely environmental? Is it head trauma? Or is it, as one known homophobe once sang, baby, I was born this way? I would contend that there's a supernatural element at play here, something on a spiritual level. The devil, or whatever name you want to give this dark energy, causes conflict inside of us. And this conflict blocks us from showing love to our fellow man. It might be that this bottling up of conflict energy causes us to outwardly project ourselves as homophobes, or homos for short. Now, I say this with no contempt, no anger whatsoever, but any decent human being can see that homophobia is wrong. I would know. I was a homo.
Ooh, wow.
Yes, I was. A filthy homophobic. I don't know how or why it happened to me, of all people, but it just suddenly came over me. I suddenly had urges, and once I had one too many Appletinis, I started to act out on them, and suddenly I was drinking all the time. I was finding more people like myself to act out with, and I tell you, I did it all. I trolled message boards. I openly shamed gay love. I screamed at complete strangers outside my car window, and I was so ignorant, I didn't even know to be ashamed. And then, one day, I walked into a church. And it's just how you thought it was. A big, beautiful building with stained glass windows and the light filtering in. It's not the place I usually go. I don't know why I went there. I guess you could say I was lost. Emotionally, spiritually, mentally. My cell phone battery was depleted, and I had no GPS. And I mean that as a metaphor. But my phone also needed to be plugged in, and they were very nice about that. I walked in, and I sat in the back, tired. So tired of being a homo. And I heard the preacher say some words that changed my life. He said, there's this man, Jesus, who cures homos. Could that be? He said, there's this man whose love can lift this awful affliction from us. Well, it wasn't long before I walked right up to the front of that congregation and I said, then show me. The preacher put his hands on me. I said, I'm tired of being a homo. And he said some words I don't even remember, but I know how it felt. I felt cleansed. I felt my perspective change. And every day since then, it has changed more and more. And at first, my homophobia was replaced with understanding. And then, kindness. And then love for gay men everywhere. And then I could finally gay love myself. It feels so good to say. And I can't believe I didn't see the beauty of the Christ before, but now I see it bright as day. Those washboard abs, that long flowing hair, those coffee brown eyes, I mean, oh my God! He is the sexy, sexy Son of God, and I want to live like him. I do. I want to preach tolerance. I want to live love. I want to live with 12 guys at the same time. And I can. I feel grateful for Jesus Christ for curing me, an ex-homo, so I could find my gayness in God. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Feels good.
Yeah.
Doesn't it?
Thank you. Have a seat. I'd like to ask you a few questions.
Absolutely.
This is what we do here at BRET Talks.
Thanks, Brett.
Once again for Sean. Once again. So nice. Beautiful.
Thank you.
Beautiful. I was moved. I really was. I was moved. A single tear rolled down my face as you spoke, and I just want to thank you for that, because I haven't cried in 18 years. So that's great. Thanks.
Oh.
Yeah.
How are you? Are you?
I'm good. I felt a movement. You know.
Oh, I know.
Yeah. He knows.
He knows.
Yeah.
Hi.
Hey. Hi. So thank you for coming. Thank you for this talk. I know that you've been touring the whole world.
Yes.
And talking with people of all types, all types of folks. And I wonder what kind of reaction you're getting around the world.
Around the world, I've been received with some confusion. I'm now seeing that there was a common misunderstanding people were having, where they would mistake the slang term homo to mean homosexual.
No, that's not right.
Had a very strange run-in in South Carolina where we felt in agreement for about the first few minutes of my speech, and we made it out of there. And I think we're going to be back sometime very soon.
That's good.
To some more receiving
that is
ears.
great.
Yes.
That is fantastic. But all in all, good. Things are going well.
Very good. Thank you, Brett.
And how's your family?
My family is wonderful.
Good.
Yes.
Good. And how have they worked through your transition into homophobia and then out of it?
You know what? They were there with me beforehand, and they were there with me afterward, and they're there with me now. I Skyped them this morning, and I know they're watching now. Thank you so much.
That's great. That is great. One more time for Sean McDermott.
Thank you. You're a beautiful man. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Oh, please. Thank you. Oh, I gotta be careful with you.
All right. Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. All right. Okay.